welcome back to my channel. I'm Leah Renee, and this is Drab to Fab Lifestyle, where we transform our lives from drab to fab. On today, it's another drab situation, so I'm going to be transforming my life on camera from drab to fab. But I'm going to also be having a little chit chat with you guys over a topic that has been going around the rumor mill, and it's really confusing to some people. So I kind of wanted to, drop a few gems on this and make sure that if you have any questions or if you'd like to add anything, you can always put it in the comment section. If you are not following me on Instagram, on both of my pages, I recently changed my Instagram page for all the newbies, and it is called All About Leah Renee, and that is right there, so you don't miss it. On this occasion, I'm sure you guys just want to hear more of the conversation piece versus seeing the beat. I'm going to obviously show you the beat for my everyday looks. And before we get into the eyebrows, my lashes were done by a good friend of mine. His name is Manny. He is a makeup artist here in LA. If you are in the Los Angeles area, make sure you hit him up, Manny, MUA, on the Grwm. Okay, does dating wealthy men exclusively make one a gold digger? The answer is simple. No. Now, as you guys know, I always bring facts before I tell y'all something that I believe or why I believe it, because I'm not going to just come up with stuff out my ass. There's no point in that, okay? Why do I say no? I say no because our culture is literally like, and when I say our, I mean the African American culture is literally like one of the only cultures that feel as if you are a gold digger to require certain things from men and to expect certain things from men. I personally went to a predominantly Caucasian school, and so with that I have come in contact, and that is high school and college. And so through that I have really, high school, college, middle school, all of them. But I have come into contact with so many different cultures, and the one thing that stands clear, and you could see it on all American TV shows, women, they go to school and then they come home, find a husband, or the husband find them, they get married and sit the hell down. Now, these days it is a bit different because women do go to work too, which is a beautiful thing, but that does not negate the fact that the man is the provider and the head of the household. So, my question is, why is this even a question? Because why on earth would you want to bring somebody into your life that is not adding value? Now, with that being said, what kind of value do you speak of? Does it have to be monetary? Now, I personally don't date the young boys. That's just not my thing. So by the time they get to the age in which I date, they should have had some type of career already established. They should have already pretty much gathered a hold on what they're actually really doing in life, which would then bring financial revenue. And I believe that when it comes to men are supposed to teach you in relationships. And I can gain knowledge from a man, then I really don't understand why I would necessarily need them in my life, because I find men to be just the head of the household. And true enough, it is a give or take type of situation, but my idea of a man is a well put together man that has business about him. And when it comes to businessmen, I want them to be able to teach me. So it's not necessarily just about them having a coin. That is very important to me. So when it comes to sorry, I'm focused on this brow. I have to make sure it's lit. I do use Anastasia brow pomade to shape my brows. But when it comes to men, I don't have time at this point in my life to teach young men, what a relationship is for and what's the purpose. I don't desire to be in a relationship that weighs me down. And I just feel as if old men, older than me, because I'm 27. So nothing like 50, okay? Don't go behind yourself. But the men within their late 30s, early 40s, you need to have some stuff together. So I shouldn't have to reteach you by the time you're almost 40. That don't make no sense to me. Furthermore, I know you guys have probably been wondering why your girl ain't been on no dates. She ain't brought me no dating stories. And the reason why is specifically because of this reason. As I've been in LA, it seems to me that people or men, when dating, expect women to do way more than what relationships are supposed to stand on. Now, true enough, your relationship is your relationship, but I still believe that there is a rule and a standard to everything. And there are rules and standards put in place for guidance and for a vision. Okay, now with that being said, you can alter that in certain ways, but that does not mean you change the course of time just because you feel like it. Now, I personally ain't taking care of no grown ass man. It's not gonna happen. Not today, not next year, not ever. Okay? Especially if we're not married. Now, if we married, what's yours is yours, what's mine is some of us. But in terms of dating, nah. I don't understand this idea of, oh, we're growing together. And if we're growing together, then wouldn't we be more so focused on our personal growth than our relationship growth? Because to me, if your personal situations in life are not together, your focus should not be on bringing somebody in your life. So, with that being said, go back to what I said in terms of why I have not brought content in terms of the dating shenanigans. It's because I've decided I'd rather just catch my own bag so that the type of man that I desire, that is on this prayer wall up here, I can just go find him. Like, he'll be like there, and I won't have to explain myself or anything of that nature, because he'll understand. He'll understand his role as a man. He'll understand the situations and what men are supposed to provide in relationships, and it will just flow easier versus dating a broke man. Okay? And broke is in the mentality too. I don't want to know. To me, if you a grown ass man and you broke, your mentality has gotten you to that point. So I can't. Okay, I just can't. Another thing, ladies, how you present yourself is how you'll be addressed. So if you present yourself as if you ain't got no coin, and you expect to have a man who have a coin, no, you're tripping. Because at the end of the day, the wealthy man wants a well to put together woman. Wealthy men, they love business women, someone who they feel like they can invest in, someone who they feel like they could to guide to greatness. And those are the type of men that I desire to have in my life.